Welcome to our home. My wife always puts a beautiful display of food on this table. And this week was no different. No wonder my oldest grandson got up from the table and announced, "I'm stuffed." "Glad to meet you, stuffed," I replied. "I'm Papa." That was my opening, so I drew from my memory bank and robustly declared, "My gastronomical satiety admonishes me that I have arrived at a state of deglutition inconsistent with dietetic integrity. In other words, I'm full." The grandkids laughed, my kids groaned, but we all agreed. Well, while we're letting all the food settle, let's see if we can find some hope for your hope. I do hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, spending time with family and enjoying leftovers of leftovers. Do you have a favorite leftover? I love leftovers, even better than firsts, and I like them cold, right out of the refrigerator. Cold turkey, dressing, green bean casserole, and of course, garden salad. Have you ever eaten it hot? One time, my wife experimented making cooked salad. I quickly told her, "If you ever fix that again, I'll gladly take the whole family out for supper." And whenever she offers to make it, I always keep my word. By the way, there's still some pumpkin pie left, if you're interested. We really are so blessed, aren't we? Not only that we have so much good food to eat, but people we love with which to share it, and health to enjoy it. When our children were young, we took them to Plymouth, Massachusetts, where reenactors played actual English settlers and lived out the original story according to their diaries, as if it were 1621. Just prior to going, we had written and performed a huge musical drama called Heading Home. The patriotic program wrapped in a baseball theme focused on various American people groups that were heading home. The Pilgrims, Revolutionary Soldiers, Underground Railroad passengers, settlers on the Oregon Trail, even astronauts at the International Space Station. Since we had done so much research on the Pilgrims, when we encountered historical actors at Plymouth, we asked about real people and events that occurred on the Mayflower and at the colony. When I inquired about the first Thanksgiving, the reenactors looked puzzled. The more I probed, the more they hesitated and said, "We don't know what you're talking about." Shocked, I soon realized that they were living in the late summer of 1621, and it wasn't until the fall of that year that 53 survivors of the 102 travelers aboard the Mayflower got together to hold a 3-day festivity with about 90 natives. According to Edward Winslow's journal, besides shooting their firearms and playing games, they ate corn, fish, wildfowl, and venison, and they gave praise to God for the harvest. Sadly, the harsh winter and disease had claimed nearly half of the settlers' lives. But isn't it true? Even in the tough times, we are so fully blessed. 1 Thessalonians 5:23 says, "And the very God of peace sanctify you wholly. And I pray, God, your whole spirit and soul and body be preserved blameless unto the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ." Did you notice the words holy and whole? Paul was concerned for this church, that they be holy and fully healthy. The whole person, spirit, soul, and body. Only the God of peace can set us apart completely and preserve us with hope of Christ's return. Talk about total health, that's it. No prescriptions, no procedures, just a purpose for living provided by the person, Jesus Christ, with a plan. So push back from the table and live a full life. That's like the whipped cream on the top. Hey, are you sure you won't join me for a leftover piece of pie? Cold, of course. Well, I hope that'll be some hope for your home. From ours. That's good.